Ladies, I'm deeply concerned about something I've been seeing, and if you're over 60, please listen carefully. I see too many beautiful, accomplished women unknowingly wearing things that are making them look older, tired, and honestly invisible. And I know that's not who you are. Now, before you click away thinking this is another fashion shaming video, it's not at all. This isn't about perfection or keeping up with 20-somethings, it's about celebrating the incredible woman you've become and making sure your style reflects that brilliance. I'm going to walk you through 9 common wardrobe mistakes I see elegant women making every day. I'll gently explain why these choices might be working against you, but more importantly, I'll show you exactly what to wear instead, so you feel stylish, empowered, and fully you again. So grab a cup of tea, settle in, and stay with me for the next 25 minutes, because just a few simple tweaks might be all it takes to transform not just how you look, but how you feel about yourself every single day. And if you're new here, welcome to EverWise Older Women, where we celebrate style, confidence, and wisdom at every age. Hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you never miss content designed especially for women who know their best years are still ahead of them. Let's take a moment and talk about something deeper than just clothing choices. I want to talk about how what you wear influences not just how others see you, but how you see yourself. As we get older, we start to notice changes in our bodies, our energy, sometimes even how people respond to us. Sometimes we start choosing clothes not for how they make us feel, but for how we think we're supposed to dress at our age. We might reach for looser fits, darker colors, or more conservative styles because we think that's what's expected. But here's the secret. No one tells you there's a powerful psychological principle at work here. Psychologists call it enclothed cognition. The idea that what we wear actually affects our cognitive processes, our confidence, and our behavior. When you put on something that makes you feel elegant and vibrant, you start to carry yourself that way. Your posture changes, your energy shifts, and yes, people notice. That means when you wear something that truly reflects your inner strength and sophistication, you don't just look different, you feel different, and that confidence becomes magnetic. You are not invisible, and you deserve to feel as radiant on the outside as you are on the inside. At 60, 70, or 80, you've earned the right to express yourself boldly and beautifully. You've lived, you've learned, you've grown into someone remarkable. The good news, you don't need a whole new wardrobe or a fortune to make this shift. Sometimes it's about what you stop wearing just as much as what you start wearing. Let's talk about the first mistake I see. And I say this with love because I completely understand why it happens. I'm talking about oversized, shapeless clothing that completely hides your figure. As our bodies change, many of us start reaching for looser and looser clothing to feel comfortable and hide what we see as flaws. The emotional reason we do this isn't just physical it's about feeling safe, protected, and avoiding judgment. But here's what those oversized pieces are actually doing. They're adding visual weight, making you appear larger than you are, and most importantly, they're hiding the beautiful woman underneath. You, my friend, have way too much life and vitality left to live to be disappearing into your clothes. Here are a few examples that tend to age you fast. Boxy, oversized sweaters that end mid-hip, loose, baggy pants with elastic waistbands, shapeless cardigans that hang like curtains, and oversized t-shirts worn as everyday staples. So what's the alternative? You don't need skin-tight clothing. Not at all. But you do need structure, definition, and pieces that acknowledge you have a beautiful silhouette. Try these instead: sweaters with a slight waist definition, or wear a belt, well-fitted trousers with a proper waistline, cardigans that nip in slightly at the waist, and tops that skim your body rather than drowning it. Here's the truth no one tells you: the most elegant women understand that fit is everything. It's not about showing everything, it's about suggesting your beautiful shape while staying comfortable and appropriate. Not sure if your top is too oversized? Here's a quick test. Pinch the fabric at your sides. If you can grab more than 2 inches of fabric, it's probably too loose and working against you. The next habit I see constantly, and listen, I get it because black feels safe and sophisticated. I'm talking about wearing head-to-toe black as your daily uniform. Many of us reach for black because it's slimming, it's easy, and we think it makes us look more put together. As we age, we might gravitate toward black because we want to blend in rather than stand out, or because we think brighter colors are somehow inappropriate for our age. But here's what all that black is actually doing. It's draining color from your face, making you look washed out, and honestly, it can make you fade into the background when you should be shining. Worse yet, cheap black clothing can look harsh and aging against mature skin. These all-black combinations tend to age you. Black pants, black top, black shoes, black bag, black sweaters with black slacks as a daily uniform. All black evening wear without any color relief, and black on black layering without texture variation. You don't need to become a rainbow, but you do need colors that bring life to your face and make your eyes sparkle. Try these instead: navy as your new neutral. It's just as versatile but more flattering. Rich jewel tones like emerald, sapphire, or deep burgundy. Soft neutrals like camel, cream, or warm gray, and one pop of color near your face even if the rest stays neutral. The most confident women I know understand that color is their friend, not their enemy. The right colors don't make you look older. They make you look alive. Stand in front of a mirror in natural light wearing all black, then hold a colorful scarf near your face. See how your whole complexion brightens? That's the power of the right color working for you. Now let's talk about something that can age you instantly, and that's outdated eyewear that overwhelms your beautiful features. I know glasses are expensive, and when you find a pair that works, you want to keep them forever. Plus, as our vision changes, we're often more focused on function than fashion. The emotional attachment to familiar frames makes sense. They feel like part of our identity. But here's what those outdated frames are doing. They're creating a barrier between you and the world, making your eyes look smaller and often dating you to a decade you'd rather not be stuck in. Those thick, heavy frames or tiny, outdated shapes are hiding the windows to your soul. These eyewear choices age you fast. Extremely thick, heavy frames that dominate your face. Tiny, narrow frames that make your eyes disappear. Frames with outdated shapes from the 80s or 90s, and transition lenses that never seem to clear completely. You don't need the latest trendy frames, but you do need glasses that complement your face and enhance your natural beauty. Try these instead: medium-width frames that balance your features, frames that follow your natural brow line, contemporary shapes and classic colors, and anti-reflective coating for clearer, brighter eyes. Your eyes are your most powerful communication tool. The right frames should frame them beautifully, not hide them or compete with them. When trying on frames, ask yourself, can people see my eyes clearly? Do the frames enhance my face or take over? If you're unsure, take a photo with it. Reveals what others see better than a mirror. Let's talk about the next mistake I see everywhere, and I say this as someone who values comfort above almost everything else. I'm talking about wearing athletic wear as your daily uniform when you're not actually exercising. As we prioritize comfort more than ever, it's tempting to live in yoga pants, athletic shoes, and hoodies. Our bodies might be less forgiving than they used to be, and we want clothing that moves with us and doesn't restrict us. But here's what wearing athletic wear everywhere is actually doing. It's making you look like you've given up on yourself, like you're not worth the effort of getting dressed. It sends a message to the world, and more importantly to yourself, that you're not participating fully in life. These athletic pieces worn inappropriately age your overall appearance. Yoga pants worn to dinner or social events, athletic sneakers with every outfit everywhere, hoodies as outerwear for anything beyond the gym, and velour tracksuits as daywear. You don't need to sacrifice comfort for style, but you do need to make intentional choices that show you care about yourself and the impression you make. Try these instead: comfortable ponte pants that look polished but feel like leggings, supportive flats or low-heeled boots instead of athletic shoes, soft knit blazers that add structure without sacrificing comfort, and comfortable but put-together loungewear for casual occasions. When you dress with intention, even casually, you're telling yourself and the world that you matter, that you're worth the effort, and that you're fully engaged in life. Ask yourself, would I be comfortable running into someone important while wearing this? If the answer is no, it might be time to upgrade your casual wardrobe. Now we need to talk about something most women don't discuss, but absolutely should. I'm talking about outdated undergarments that are sabotaging your entire look. I know this is personal, and I know good undergarments are an investment. Many of us are still wearing bras from years ago, or we've avoided getting properly fitted because it feels awkward or unnecessary. But here's what ill-fitting undergarments are doing. They're changing your entire silhouette for the worse, creating unflattering lines under your clothes, and honestly, they're not giving your body the support it deserves. A bad bra can add years to your appearance instantly. These undergarment mistakes age your whole look. Bras that are too big in the band and too small in the cup, underwear that creates visible lines under clothing, shapewear that creates bulges above and below, and bras with stretched out elastic or worn out support. You deserve undergarments that make you feel supported, comfortable, and confident. This isn't vanity ends, it's foundation. Try these instead. Get professionally fitted at least once a year. Invest in quality bras that provide proper support. Choose seamless underwear for fitted clothing, and replace worn-out pieces regularly. Good undergarments are like a secret confidence boost. When everything fits properly underneath, everything looks better on top, and you carry yourself differently. Look at yourself from the side in a fitted top. Are there any bumps, gaps, or unflattering lines? If yes, it's time to address your foundation pieces. Let's talk about something I see constantly, and I understand the attachment. I'm talking about holding on to clothing that's clearly seen better days. Faded, pilled, or worn out. We get attached to favorite pieces, especially when they're comfortable or hold memories. Plus, quality clothing is expensive, and it feels wasteful to let go of things that still technically work. But here's what worn-out clothing is doing. It's making you look like you don't care about yourself or how you present to the world. Faded blacks, pilled sweaters, and stretched out shapes are aging you and diminishing your presence. These worn-out pieces hurt your image. Sweaters with visible pilling or stretched out sleeves, faded black clothing that's turned gray, pants with wear patterns or stretched out knees, and shirts with permanent stains or discoloration. You don't need a completely new wardrobe, but you do need to be honest about what's truly worth keeping. Try these instead. Regular wardrobe audits. To assess condition, invest in a few quality pieces rather than many cheap ones. Learn basic garment care to extend clothing life, and replace basics like t-shirts and undergarments regularly. Your clothing is a reflection of how you value yourself. Worn-out clothes send a message that you're not worth investing in, and that's simply not true. Hold each piece up to natural light. If you can see through it, if it's faded, pilled, or shapeless, it's time to let it go with gratitude and make room for something better. Now I need to address something delicate, and I want to be very careful here, because I believe in women expressing themselves at any age. But there's a difference between being stylish and trying to dress like your granddaughter. The fashion industry constantly pushes new trends, and it's natural to want to feel current and relevant. Sometimes we see something cute on a younger person and think it might help us look younger too. But here's what ultra-trendy pieces designed for much younger women are actually doing. They're making you look like you're trying too hard, like you're unsure of your own style identity. Instead of making you look younger, they often highlight the age difference and can appear desperate. These trendy pieces often backfire. Extremely cropped tops that show your midriff, ultra-low-rise jeans, or extremely high-waisted ones in teen cuts, platform shoes that are clearly meant for club-going 20-somethings, and graphic tees with references only teenagers would understand. You don't need to avoid all trends, but you do need to adapt them to work for your life and your style personality. Try these instead. Take inspiration from trends, but modify them for sophistication. Choose timeless pieces with subtle trendy details. Focus on quality fabrics and classic cuts with contemporary colors, and let your accessories reflect current trends, rather than your entire outfit. True style confidence comes from knowing who you are and dressing authentically. The most elegant women take what works from current trends and leave the rest. Before buying something trendy, ask yourself, does this feel like me, or am I trying to be someone else? If it's the latter, keep looking. Let's talk about something that affects your entire posture and presence. I'm talking about wearing completely flat shoes all the time, especially worn-out flats that offer no support. As we get older, our feet change, and comfort becomes increasingly important. We might develop foot problems that make heels impossible, or we're just tired of dealing with uncomfortable shoes. But here's what completely flat, unsupportive shoes are doing. They're affecting your posture, making you shuffle rather than stride, and honestly, they can make your whole silhouette look less elegant. Bad flats can make you look older and less confident. These flat shoe choices age your look. Worn-out ballet flats with no arch support, flip-flops worn outside of beach settings, old sneakers that have lost their shape, and completely flat sandals that make you shuffle. You don't need stilettos, but you do need shoes that support your feet and enhance your posture. Try these instead. Low-heeled pumps or wedges 1-2 inches. For elevation, supportive flats with arch support and cushioning. ankle boots with a small heel for casual elegance, and quality walking shoes that still look polished. Good shoes are the foundation of your entire look. When your feet feel supported and you're standing tall, everything else looks better. Pay attention to how different shoes make you walk. Do you stride confidently or shuffle carefully? Choose shoes that make you feel grounded, but graceful. The final mistake I see, and this might surprise you, is avoiding accessories completely, thinking that simple means invisible. Many women reach a point where they think accessories are fussy, unnecessary, or too much trouble. We might feel like we're past the age for playing dress up, or worry that accessories will make us look overdone. But here's what avoiding accessories completely is doing. It's making your outfits look unfinished, bland, and honestly forgettable. Accessories are what make the difference between getting dressed and being dressed. Missing these accessories opportunities, never wearing jewelry, even simple pieces, avoiding scarves or wraps that could add interest, skipping belts that could define your waist, and ignoring bags that could complement your outfit. You don't need to load up on accessories, but you do need a few key pieces that make you feel polished and complete. Try these instead. One signature piece of jewelry you wear regularly, a few scarves in colors that flatter you, a classic belt to define your waist when needed, and a quality handbag that elevates every outfit. Accessories are your personal signature. They're what make your style uniquely yours and show that you've put thought into your appearance. Start with one accessory per outfit. A simple necklace, a classic watch, or a colorful scarf. Notice how it changes not just your look, but how you feel. Now that we've talked about what to avoid, let's get to the most exciting part, what you should embrace instead. You don't have to spend a fortune or throw out your whole closet. Sometimes just one small update, a better fitting bra, a flattering color, or a single elegant accessory can completely change how you look and feel. Style is about highlighting who you are, not masking it or pretending to be someone else. Here's your action plan. Invest in proper fitting undergarments. Less changes everything. Find your most flattering colors and make them your new neutrals. Choose clothes that skim your body rather than hide or cling to it. Update your eyewear to frames that enhance your best features. Add one elegant accessory to every simple outfit. Replace worn-out basics with quality pieces that make you feel valuable. Choose comfortable shoes that still allow you to stand tall. When you make even small changes, you send a powerful message to yourself and the world that you matter, that you're worth the effort, and that you're fully engaged in life. That confidence shines brighter than any outfit ever could. And there you have it, the 9 mistakes that might be aging you without you realizing it. Plus the simple updates that can help you look and feel like the elegant, confident woman you truly are. Remember, style is not about following every trend or trying to look 20 again. It's about embracing who you are now and highlighting your natural beauty, wisdom, and sophistication. Every woman deserves to feel vibrant, elegant, and confident at every age. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. It really supports the channel and lets me know this content is valuable to you. Don't forget to subscribe to EverWise Older Women and hit the notification bell so you never miss new content designed especially for women who know their best years are still ahead of them. Which mistake surprised you the most? What change are you most excited to try? Drop a comment below and let's start a conversation. I love hearing from you and learning about your style journey. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. You're beautiful, you're powerful, and your best style is yet to come. See you in the next video.